G'day everybody, Blue here. Welcome back to my time at Sandrock. In the previous episode, we did quite a few things, but most notably, we assisted Director Chi with his efforts to upgrade the Gungam into Gungam Mode F. F for farming. And yeah, we actually got to test out the Gungam finally, as I always thought that we would be piloting the Gungam someday, but never happened until the previous episode. So yeah, we had that test. We were actually competing with Chi to see who was going to pilot the thing, and unfortunately Chi didn't make it. He got a little bit too excited trying to pilot the thing and ended up, you know, I guess maybe slightly endangering himself, let's say. Good thing he's not hurt, you know. But yeah, Mayor Trudy sort of thought that he's probably not ready for the duties of being the Gungam pilot that we need for the greenification efforts. So, speaking of greenification, project, I forget what the project name is called. Give me a sec. Project, sorry, it's not project, it's Operation Greenland. So Operation Greenland is a go. And that is essentially going to be my main objective initially here in this episode. We'll obviously come back and perhaps do some other stuff. I have no idea if the Day of Memories might be happening sometime soon, perhaps maybe even in this episode, or... No, okay. Day of Memories is going to be on the 27th. Don't know if we'll speed through any of the days here to get there, but yeah, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. But for now, let's focus on greenifying the Eufaula Outback and seeing what happens next. And we will get to use the Gungam for that task. Just gonna quickly grab Merle with us, and hopefully we'll be able to just ride out there a little bit faster.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Before we get started, Professor Law would like to say a few words.
It has been a pleasure working on him with all of you. I usually try and separate my work and my hobbies, but I admit my trip here has fulfilled both of those. It has truly been a very fulfilling adventure.
And we truly appreciate you coming out here to help us.
Yes. In such a short time, we went from almost giving up to being able to partially tame the desert.
So, I say let's get started.
I've accepted that I'm not Sandrock's resident mobile suit pilot. Will you do the honors?
Okay, plant with mobile suit, Saxel tree seeds. 0 out of 100. Goodness me. Right, well, the mobile suit is right here, so... There we go, and... Okay, so it seems like perhaps maybe we can, yeah, do farming and stuff like that using the mobile suit, which is nice. So do I need to put biocrust down, or do I just need to... Yeah, I think I need to put biocrust down, right? So... Will I actually have enough biocrust, though? Okay. Nope. Okay. Very cool. But, I have to say though, this is not something that we can't do without piloting the Gungam, right? Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh, hang on. Nope, that's not right. Unavailable. Okay, I can't take that one out. I did make a mistake there. But I was going to say that I feel like this is something that we could technically still do, even when we're on foot. So, is it entirely necessary to be using the Gungam for something like this? That's my question. I suppose maybe it does make things a lot faster, because there's no sort of digging and planting, like, animation, so you can just keep going. Yeah, in fact, you can just hold down the plant button, and it'll pretty much plant things, like, automatically. Yeah, although if you do that, you risk some inaccuracies like this one, so yeah. Have we reached 100? I think we may have, but I should try to just plant more. We may as well. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of difficult to control, and I am not able, unfortunately, to like pick these things up. I wish we could, but anyway, that's fine. So you have to really make sure that things are sort of straight before you try to do things like automatically.
Excellent. Looks like everything is functioning as expected. Oh, I'm thrilled. Now we just have to wait a while to see how big the forest will grow. Yeah! You're like a professional. I was impressed.
I'm very impressed with the expertise that Sandrock houses. I think Project Greenland is in capable hands. Nia and I will be departing tomorrow. I'm glad we're leaving on a positive note.
I will send you my copy soon, Professor.
Appreciated.
You worked on a project together?
No, I found that Professor Law had a volume he'd missed. I have a spare. It would be a shame for him to miss the entire war in the Lockett Arc.
It's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
I won't be gone forever. I'll see you again. Well, it certainly has been wonderful having you both here.
Make sure you keep me updated on the progress of the forest. There is much I believe we can learn from it. I look forward to returning in a few years to see a mighty green forest right here in the Outback.
Okay, there we go. So, the black saxel trees have been replanted. The question is whether or not they will stand the test of time, and whether or not they will actually, you know, be able to withstand any form of sandstorm as well. So, what's the deal with the Gungam, though? Can I take this home and use it at home? Because that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I don't know, though. I mean, I still don't think it's entirely necessary for us to be using the Gungam. Perhaps maybe there could be a time when we need it, or perhaps maybe we would want to think about, you know, like maybe making a larger farm, like so big that we would, you know, like require the Gungam to actually assist us with the planting and watering and, you know, the farming efforts, basically. Could be. But anyway, with that done, we have nothing on our list at the moment, so let's head back home, and I think we're going to have to sort of make a decision on what to do for the day. I'm thinking we'll probably want to pick up all of those commissions. I can't remember if I have actually looked at commissions for the day. I feel like perhaps maybe we just woke up and we sort of called the episode pretty early in the previous one. So it is already evening though. So anyway, let's have a look at the board and let's see what we can actually get into. Magnets. That's something that we haven't been making much of. And it's very rare to see a commission from magnets, so I will do that. Ceramics, sure. Acacia wood. Yep, we're gonna need more acacia wood at this point, I feel. And yeah, we've got all of these Day of Memories commissions I'll take. And I think the titanium aluminium alloys should be easy to do as well. Right, so anything that I actually have to make here? I don't think so, though I would like to perhaps get some more magnets going before we run out. So, and all of our furnaces seem to be free right now as well, so I may as well get some more stuff going. That's good, and yeah, we'll do some more of that, and maybe some zinc titanium. Alright, good. So, isn't there the ability for us to create a Gungam ourselves? I'm just trying to recall where I saw that recipe. I might have a look at the assembly station to see if I can actually make a Gungam there. Because if I can, then, you know, it'd be cool to have one lying around, just, you know, for the sake of having one, you know. Let's do Rose Willow. Okay, good times. Let's have a look at the assembly station now. Okay. Maybe it's not here, after all. Oh, hang on, no, here it is, the R-47 mobile suit. So I can make one for myself, but I need a strange power core for that, which I have none of. So I guess the game's not going to easily let us get one of these things. These are the abandoned ruins. They're a source of electricity. Why not just use power stones or simple circuits? Maybe talking about that. Chi gets weird whenever he sees this, probably safer with me. But the strange power core though, like, I wonder if the game's going to tell us where to get one of these things. Unless that's like a reward for doing the endless dungeon, for example. Could be. Anyway, I won't worry about it right now. There's money to be made before the end of the day, so let's complete all of that right now. Mabel.
Thank you.
I have no idea what she's going to be using magnets for. We had some semblance of an idea of what she was using all of those pans for every time we got a commission for a bunch of pans. Okay, we can't speak to Coop because he's a little bit busy at the moment, but that's okay. We'll deal with some of the other people first.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous about what's going to happen next, because oftentimes when we just feel like, you know, things are going our way in this town, something happens. Rocky. Okay. Now it's just a matter of waiting for Coop to finish up his performance. Alright. He's still going. I'll do a few other things here before we try again. Oh, and you know what? I haven't actually checked in with people about whether or not they say anything different as a result of the developments that have just happened, you know? Just buying all of the staples. Maybe have a chat with Nia, since she's leaving tomorrow?
Hey there! We used to talk about traveling the world when we were kids. And now, I realize how much courage it takes just to leave one's hometown. But you're never afraid of new adventures. That's why I look up to you so much. Now, don't get cocky. Be seeing ya!
Okay. I suppose maybe tomorrow morning the first thing that'll happen is just us going to the train station to see her off and Dr. Lowe. Okay. Cooper. Hopefully he's done. Yeah, it does look like he's gone back home. I think as long as it's not 10 o'clock just yet, we should be able to enter. Coop? Brilliant. Alright. I think we're done for the day, although we do have a lot of stamina on hand, don't we? I'll expend a little bit of it just going to Eufaula Salvage, but I'm probably not going to stay up too late. We'll progress to the next day. I am keen, though, of going to Starship Ruins, because I want to grab more acacia trees from there. But we could probably do that tomorrow. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So let's head back home and we'll call it a day here. I'm glad that we resolved the issue with Rosie, actually. Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird that she stopped showing up. And I guess with characters like her, where they can help out, you actually have to hire them. It's not too much, actually. It's like, what, 2,000 goals? Oh no. Okay, apparently we haven't been cleaning up and feeding them properly, those animals. Le and Nia leave today. I should see them off at the station. Okay.
Got you!
I thought you left.
Sorry, I just wanted to play a little trick on you. I didn't want to tell you before, but I've talked to Mayor Trudy, and I've rented an apartment at Old Town Lodge.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I always suspected that she was probably going to move in at some point.
That's right, I'm staying.
That's amazing.
I knew you'd be happy. So, I'm sorry, but you'll be seeing a lot more of me from now on. I'm so thrilled about it. I've been thinking about moving here since I finished my studies. It took a little longer than planned because I managed to get a mentorship with Professor Lua. But he said I can carry on working with Zeke in the moisture farm, and he'd give me post-grad credits for it. Anyway, I'm going to get everything set up. Take me out for dinner soon, okay?
Alright, so I guess there's going to be a bit more of a story with Nia having moved in now, so perhaps maybe we might need to help her with, you know, setting up her house or whatever. Just feeling like I've not really explored the station that much, just wanted to have a quick look around there. Anyway, I'm not sure if there's anything significant going on, although I do see something perhaps kind of important in the mail here. Something from Katori. Dear Blue, I've done a lot of thinking since Trudy's development meeting, and I think I've got it figured out. Would you mind meeting me near the entrance to the Valley of Whispers when you have time? I got a few other folk coming too. Thanks. Alright, here we go. I'm happy that Katori has finally decided to contribute an idea. But there's other priorities right now. We have to make sure that our animals are well looked after. Goodness me, I've forgotten to feed them. Bloody hell. Alright. So, chestnuts, yes, or maybe some desert mushrooms, or maybe even sandberries, but let's do chestnuts and let's do desert mushrooms. So I'm sure they will enjoy all of that. And they should be good now. I do have a lot of produce here to pick up as well. Maybe it's about time we just checked in on all of the feeders. So Doodles pretty much only likes potatoes, so just keep loading up with more potatoes. Merle and Red, sandberries are probably the answer here. Though Merle does like chestnuts as well. So maybe we'll just do half and half. Oh, and there's the mushrooms. The mushrooms are something that Red likes. That's alright. You know, always put some more mushrooms down another time. Okay, so we've been planting a lot of jute cantaloupes recently. I think maybe it's time for us to circle back around to the rhino horn cactuses. If I can bloody find the things. Ah, here. Are they cactuses? I actually don't know. I think they probably are. Yeah, I mean, that's the mature version right there. They definitely look like cactuses to me. Not enough straw in my inventory. What? This has never happened before. We need to fix this. We need to fix this right away. Let's get Merle out. Oh, and now that major development has happened, there's likely a few other things going on around town, right? Like, I do see whatever this thing is. Newcomers to Sandrock. Okay, that's probably like something to do with Nia. Or has other people decided to move in? Interesting if there are new characters. Because, yeah, this is very, very late in the game, I feel, to be introducing a lot of new characters. I did sort of say that I thought Nia would move in at some point. What is a bit of a surprise, though, is Grace having departed, and she still hasn't come back yet, but my guess is that she's likely to come back at some point. Okay, that fixed the problem, but I do need a supply of it, so I'll probably have to maybe go to the moisture farm as well. I think Zeke sells some. It's probably not the safest thing to be like speeding through the pier there. Okay. Now we're feeling a little bit more comfortable. Let's get back to our own farm and let's fix things up. Coco. Oh yeah, I could have gifted Coco something. Right, maybe a good idea to just throw some stuff in there. And yeah, let's look at what needs doing around here. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch that's not ready yet. My bad. I suppose I can just leave that empty for the time being. And we'll do even more here. Right, I think that's it. Let's check on our machines though, because I feel like we've been ignoring the machines a little bit. Right, let's go in with some fiber scrap, and we'll go with I don't know, maybe some copper scrap actually. And then this one we can do some plastic and some iron. Right, looking good. Time to check out those, excuse me, check out those commissions. Don't really have a lot of options, do we? Ah, meat stuffed mushrooms. Love to see it. Alright. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock though. I do want to go see Katori and what's happening with her, but I feel like we've done a lot of stuff already this episode. Perhaps maybe I just want to focus on commissions, and I do want to focus on going out and getting myself some materials, particularly acacia wood. A little bit worried about that running out. So, Hugo?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, brilliant. And we just have the meat stuffed mushrooms, right? Oh, apparently he's down there.
Hello. Wow. Thank you.
Alright, great. So, we do have whatever's happening here. I will trigger this.
Howdy.
Ah, Blue. Join us for a word. There's something we could use your help on. We've known it for some time now, but now other people are starting to see Sandrock's roaring ahead. I've been receiving quite a few inquiries from people thinking of moving here. I've been contacted by parents looking to enroll their kids too. So we were thinking about fixing up a few homes around town for potential new residents, maybe expanding the Old Town Lodge a little bit. Old Town Lodge should be no problem, and as it happens, I've had a few places in mind for renovation as well. Just need to start writing up the commissions. Perfect. Well, what do you say, Blue? Sounds like an open and shut case for an ace builder such as yourself. How many people are coming? I think 3 families are definitely on their way. Jane, were you in touch with them? Yes, I believe 2 of those families have children, and each set of parents assured me that their children were all adorable as well as intelligent. That's, of course, what they all say, but this time, I have a feeling it's true. They're very excited to move in here. Really, the only thing they're waiting on is having the right home. See, I've got this plate and there's a lot on it. Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you.
That's great, Blue. I can already see Sandrock as lovely and bustling as it was when I was a child. Looking forward to it as well. Plus, never hurts to have a couple of pair of hands around here. Who knows what few folk might bring to the table. Fantastic. While you'll all handle that, I am going to order some new textbooks. Sounds like a plan, everyone. Thank you, Blue. Sweet. Okay, there we go. So newcomers to Sandrock. I was thinking that this was a Nia quest, but it turns out it's something completely different. And I'm actually kind of surprised that
See ya.
it happened exactly as I sort of thought it would. When we first started this playthrough, I sort of looked around and thought, well, a lot of the buildings here look very dilapidated and all that sort of stuff, but, and I think I made a comment that perhaps maybe we might be fixing some of these homes, and it seems like it is actually happening. So yeah, there's a home over there that we're going to fix, apparently. I wonder if we wouldn't repair just all the homes. That way, you know, if and when we do get, you know, people into Sandrock, there'll pretty much be homes waiting for them. Alright, well, we've got to sort of make a decision on what to do. I think I'm going to go out to the Starship Ruins. We'll work there to get some extra acacia wood. And I'm thinking going to the Dead Sea might also be a good idea, guys, because we're definitely very low on nano waste. So I sort of want to get some more nano waste so that we can start processing all of that for nano materials. Okay, so I'm kind of going to prioritize the acacia wood. Oh, actually, this is not the right tree. That's okay. So we get something called dragon's blood from there. It sounds kind of sinister, doesn't it? I'm not entirely sure what dragon's blood is. I guess maybe it's just like the sap of the tree. Alright, and there is a tree back here, right? Like, can we actually access that? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, Merle has spawned underneath the pipes there. Thank goodness. Okay. Probably one or two more acacia trees over this way. I assume that we don't have to go and see Katori immediately, right? So I'm hoping that we're not going to miss this thing by skipping a day. But yeah, I'll probably check in with Katori first thing tomorrow. Yeah, I have a feeling that the drill is actually a lot more efficient than us using the pick hammer. Yeah, I'm feeling like by now we would have already ran out of stamina, or getting very close to running out of stamina. We wouldn't have been able to gather this much stuff, I feel. Brilliant. I think that's it. So let's head back. And I'm just trying to think. There's probably a few more acacia trees in another location. So maybe we could just harvest some more. That way we're sort of safeguarding us for several more batches of commissions. Yeah, I think there are like acacia trees if we go here, if I'm not mistaken, but actually I take that back. I feel like we should be going to the Dead Sea, and we should be doing some work there on the nano waste, so we'll do that. And there's other trees there, right, that we're likely going to start seeing commissions for as well. So maybe loading up on some of the wood. from this area. Might not be a bad idea. A desert poplar. I wonder if Yufella Salvage is going to start having any nano waste. Because if we can find nano waste there, that'd be really awesome. Don't have to come all the way out here every single time we need some. Alright. I think we're done, so let's head back home. Let me just quickly check on my theory here of what rewards we might actually get. It just says that we get ruin tokens here, and I don't even know where we spend these. Are these the things that we spend at the Civil Core? Possibly. Yeah, I'm sort of trying to keep my eyes peeled for where to find the strange power core that we need to build our own mobile suit. Alright, back in town. Let's just do a few bits and pieces at the workshop before calling it a day. Merle, you can go back. Right, these guys are stuck on the outside for some reason. Alright, brilliant. Maybe a little bit of farming. Might go back to growing some of the things that we've got plenty of. And we might start thinking about selling our produce on the regular. So let's get some leeks in there. We'll start with that. And then, yeah, in the next few episodes I should start to actively think about how to sell off my produce. I do have a few skill points here, so I'm just going to throw these in. Can I, though? Oh, yes. There we go. Combat. Toughness, that's fine. More social stuff. Cool, excellent. Let's have a sleep. Okay. Oh, Nia's here, and apparently she needs something. So let's have a chat with her.
Oh, good. I was afraid you might have left already. I've had this idea at work recently, and I just need a teeny weeny little, really tiny little favor. I've been studying soil nutrients with Zeke, and I want to cultivate a terrarium, a kind of ranch for sandworms. It's a really common method used for improving soil nutrient structure. I studied it pretty extensively at school. Design-wise, it'd just be a pretty simple but sturdy box that can hold the worms in soil. Oh, it needs some sort of heating to keep a constant temperature. That way it can be consistent. So, what do you think? Could you build me a sandworm terrarium?
Yeah, of course.
I knew I could count on you. I asked Director Chi to make some adjustments based on the terrarium I used at school. I must say, despite his attitude issues, he's really good at his job. Here's the diagram with everything I'll need. When you've built it, we need to put in some paper, water, and soil. Oh, and some food for the little guys, of course. Then, we can put in some sandworms, and we're good to go. When it's ready, just bring it to me, and we'll start farming sandworms. It's going to be so much fun! Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how much this is going to help me in my experiments. You're the best!
Okay, sandworm terrarium. I wonder if this is something that can be used to cultivate not just sandworms, but also shellipedes, because shellipedes are always a bit of a problem to find. Sandworms not so much, though. Yeah, we do have the ability to get sandworms or shellipedes, you know, at the farm. That'd be really good. Blue, I suddenly felt like giving this to you today. Potted plant. Okay. Thank you. Right, so I'm just sort of having a think about what we need to do. I was initially thinking that we might need to go and see Chi for a diagram to get this thing, but apparently not. Newcomers to Sandrock, repair the first old house. We could do that. It's not really telling us, though, what sort of materials we need, so perhaps maybe our presence is all that's required. But anyway, we'll check that out in a moment. I'm thinking, and I sort of had this thought when I was looking at how much money we had in the previous episode, but maybe it's time for an expansion, guys. And with that means that we're going to have to sort of reorganize stuff. So let's see what we can do. 150,000 goals to upgrade your house. Yep, so we've got more than double that, I feel. But there's a reason for that. Is because if we do decide that we're going to expand the house even more, then we're going to need extra cash for that as well, right? So, cool. Alright, so let's go into building mode. Hang on. Can I access it from here? Yes, I can. Nice, okay. Don't have to have the kit on me. So yeah, let's see what we can do. First things first is I sort of need to make a decision on where things are going to be situated, obviously. I think it makes sense to maybe just keep all of the animal pens in the corner, like so. Now, we could expand and have like an even bigger farm, so I could have more farm plots, but I don't think I want to do that because farming takes a lot of time and effort, and without having something that's going to speed up that process, I feel like we would just be making more work for ourselves. So perhaps not just yet. I would, however, like to sort of move our farm and oh, hang on. Is there an undo? Where did I... I accidentally moved that somewhere. Oh, hang on. No, there it is. My bad, my bad. Okay, so I might sort of rotate stuff a little bit. Can I group rotate? I wonder. Yeah, I can. Hey, alright. So difficult to assemble the groups sometimes. Yeah, I'm having trouble trying to get this included. Strange. There we go. I've got one too many trees, I feel. I might get rid of that. Yeah. So the tree that I don't know what to do with. Maybe we can have like a random tree growing somewhere. Like there. Ideally, if this tree was here, and it grew... Oh, actually, this is not potatoes or anything like that, but it is chestnuts and stuff. But you could perhaps maybe feed some of the animals from the tree directly. That'd be kind of nice, but anyway. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sort of basic farming here at some point to just like, you know, make sure that we've got a little bit more. And yeah, I guess this could be grounds to expand the farm a little bit more by maybe a couple of plots like that, but not going to rush into that just yet. Actually, if there's anything, I would like to maybe just move this a little bit more this way. We'll do something similar here. Yeah, looks a little bit better. Condensed. Right. So now that should give us plenty more space to actually play around with the house, and perhaps maybe we can expand the house a little bit more to take up this space. I would like to move our machines though. Make sure that we've got a clearer space in the middle. So let me just grab these machines and we'll move them all in one go, hopefully. Like so. That looks good. Then, yeah, there's the assembly station and all of that. Which... yeah, I don't really know how I feel about where I want to move these just yet. They could just simply just be moved over here a tiny bit. Nothing wrong with that. Oh no, what did I do there? I think it might actually be in storage or something. So let me just do that. Yeah, there it is. Better place that down. Feel like that's a critical thing to have. Okay, and yeah, I feel like there's a whole bunch of house expansions that we can think about doing when we come back into the next episode. So yeah, we'll definitely check out what's going on with Katori, but I think maybe at the beginning of the episode we'll probably spend a little bit of time just house editing a little bit. And then, yeah, we'll see what Katori needs and what her big, grand plan is. I can't wait. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.